Next station. Prochaine station. Sentinel Station.
Oh boy, this is going to be a slow ride.
We're starting this journey at Grange Park in downtown Toronto.
It's been a very exciting weekend here in Toronto. We have a brand new LRT transit line on Finch, so that is absolutely what we are doing today. We are taking line 1 from Osgoode Station and heading up to Finch West to try this new train out.
Not only that, we're going to check out Arboretum and Plaza Latina along the line.
And in the far future, very, very far future, we'll be able to check out the Ontario line here. That'll also have a stop at Osgoode. But for now, we'll wait and try out the new stuff that we have. Let's go!
After a really nice stroll through Grange Park and along Queen Street West, we arrive at Osgoode Station.
And as the TTC is renovating stuff, you can still see some old tiling from the old, Osgoode Station. They're trying to clean it up and modernize it very slowly, as TTC doesn't get a whole lot of funding from the province or the federal government. So we're trying to get from here all the way up to Finch West to take line 6.
Our subway train arrives minutes after we get onto the platform. One of the first things I noticed right away is the updated subway and light rail map featuring line 6 and the soon-to-be-open line 5 on Eglinton.
Next station. Finch West. Finch West Station. Transfer from line 6
That's us
Finch
next
West.
stop. Once we arrive at Finch West, it's just a matter of finding the way to the LRT platform. Up some escalators and through the concourse led us to the connecting corridor.
We missed yesterday's grand opening, but that's all right. We are here and super excited. That is possibly the longest ramp I've ever seen for a subway station.
I was slightly surprised to see large ramps like this and not more clearly laid out ways to the elevator. Or maybe I just missed them. Either way, it was just through this corridor and up another set of escalators to our next train. We'll catch the next one. So just exploring this train before we head off to Humber College, and it is big. This isn't subway big, but this is much bigger than the Toronto streetcars. And there are so many doors here. First impressions, it had its basic route map, layout of exits, and LED displays, but felt pretty low quality. But this stood out.
Oh my gosh, these seats are so comfy.
And it was finally for our time to get out of Finch West Station.
Next station. Prochaine station. Sentinel Station.
Oh boy, this is going to be a slow ride.
The slow creep out of this station was a mandated 10 kilometers an hour, but even when it picked up speed, it was going to be a slow ride.
And sadly, we are stuck at a red light because they decided not to turn on transit priority for this LRT. And I believe turning cars get priority.
All you can really do is sit back and relax and watch the streets of Finch West go by and cars speeding past. This is Milvan and Ramicki, but we're going to come back to this station.
The dwell times on this train were ridiculous. At each station, we stop for about 30 seconds on average. This is awful. This is supposed to be a fast. This is a train. Oh wow.
I suppose in Toronto, a train doesn't mean it's going to be fast. Despite 55 minutes later, we crawl into Humber College Station on Highway 27.
So my reaction to that train is, well, it beats walking in the cold. However, that took 45 minutes from Finch West Station. That's insane, covering, like 11 kilometers or so. So definitely not doing this often.
Humber College Station is situated just on the outskirts of Humber College, University of Guelph Humber campus, and Etobicoke General Hospital. But that's not why we are here. We are checking out Humber River Trail and the Humber Arboretum.
Oh! What just happened? Well, let me explain. So, each way takes almost 2 hours, and unfortunately I did dawdle a little bit on the way up here. So overall, last week's trip took almost 6 hours from door to door, and well, we had to come back. We are going to experience Humber Arboretum. I hope I said that right. And we're gonna walk around this beautiful little foresty area right next to Humber College, and then we're gonna get some food at Plaza Latina.
On the first trip, it took me 6 hours round trip. I'll let you know at the end how long it took for this one.
Okay, it's a little slippery out, so we're putting on the ice cleats. This will give me a little help in traction, so better safe than sorry.
I'm showing you these because I really like being prepared for these icy days in Toronto. Temperatures swing a lot from melting to freezing, creating to what I like to call Toronto snow. Basically lots of ice and hard-packed snow.
It's been so cold, I thought the river would have frozen over by now, but it's pretty serene and cute. Love this time of year.
A portion of this to get to the Humber Arboretum takes us along the West Humber Trail.
Yeah, I don't think that's walkable just yet.
There's a short period of time in Toronto where it stays cold long enough for rivers and ponds to freeze over to be skate or walkable. Probably have to wait till January.
It just keeps going, but the snow is absolutely beautiful right now.
Sadly, we have to keep going, but maybe until the summer.
So that was a nice little slice of nature. Now behold, back to the real world.
My general rule is that you can't go back the way that you came, so we'll walk through the concrete campus to get to the LRT walkway. I don't know how well this coverage will work during bad weather, but it was nice that it was built. Luckily for me, the train is just about ready to go. Now, we're not really critiquing this train, but I really hate the layouts of the window. That partition really sucks.
Okay, made it to Plaza Latina. That is car-centric as hell here. But we made it, and I think I need cash, so I'll go find some cash.
Plaza Latina is just located north of Millvan and Roomickey Station. Not sure when it was built, but it's got an older Toronto vibe. Once you're inside, you're greeted by local Latin American businesses and restaurants, but we're here for the food court in the back.
So I got two things to try here from the Mexican stall. So
I chose the torta birria to start. It came with a side of consomme, so you can drench your torta alongside plenty of hot sauce. Super tender and full of classic Mexican flavor. The next dish was quesadilla pollo.
I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach today, but we'll feast. I also got a horchata. Holy Finch. Quesadilla is fantastic.
The price hurt at about $50 Canadian, but I had leftovers to take home. Before I left, I checked out the second deck that featured more restaurants, a barber, and more restaurants. Might have to come back.
So this is a very, very cool experience here, and glad that I made the trip. Highly recommend this to everybody to at least try once. Yeah, the language barrier is pretty intense, but it's so calm and chill here, and the food is fantastic, so definitely give it a shot. It's just on the LRT at Milvan. So, all right, catch you on the next video.
This second trip took about 8 hours, but it showed me nature, community, and that the LRT is more than a train. It creates connections. Thanks for watching.